During my birthday last 2 years, I received journals as a birthday gift, and I wondered, what am I going to do with the journal? I don't even write or keep a diary or anything. I felt like every other years, I was getting journals as birthday gift, and I never really did anything with them. And now, I just received 5 more journals that are just going to take up space and collect dust. About a month later, I decided that I would give journaling a shot. And guess what? I became very fond of it and I found it very soothing. So, I journal about all my trips, all my ups and downs, and different events I attend. It's good to sit down and take a minute to reflect on how things are going. Expressive writing through journaling can be a powerful way to release stress, and it also has the potential to be your therapist. Assalamualaikum to my dearest lecturer, Miss Siti Ainul Azan. My name is Nur Natasha binti Ramzam, and I will deliver a persuasive speech on Start Writing Journal. I'll begin by telling you the need for you to start writing in journal. People sometimes started writing in journal with good intentions, then forgotten to keep up the habit. Yes, when it comes to journaling, things aren't always easy. Some people have a number of journals sitting on the bookshelf that they barely written in. This is because they run out of time, they forget, they get bored using the same journal over and over again, they have a tough day and plan to catch up later. Spoiler, they don't catch up later. Have you ever opened a brand new journal to its very first page, pick up a pen and had it ready, then put the pen back down, close the journal, put it on the shelf and left it there? Trust me, I was in that situation. Sometimes starting a new journal can simply feel overwhelming and you might not know how to begin. However, writing in journal should have been a routine in our daily life as it is very beneficial. Do you know that journal has the potential to be both therapist and a different to us? That's true. Your journal has the potential to be both your therapist and a dear friend who listens without judging or interrupting and is open 24 hours a day. You can tell your journal things you will not dare verbalize to someone else. Writing it down takes the edge off more toxic feelings and emotions and helps you better understand what you are feeling, freeing up thinking space to gain clarity on what to do next. Besides, journaling able to track your personal patterns of behavior that help you achieve goals and respond effectively to challenges. How? By getting into the habit of consciously and attentively looking back over your journal. You are also able to see the patterns that get in the way of personal and professional growth and healthy relationships with self and others. By becoming mindful with what you are discovering, you can move yourself from knowing into a doing state. Not only that, journaling is inexpensive, accessible, and is easily self-managed. It carries very few side effects and can be applied almost anywhere. I'm sure that you can see the need for us to start writing a journal. But you might be asking, then, how can we try to start writing in journal? Let me tell you. Since it is not easy for someone to start something new in their life and they keep overwhelmed about it. So, before start to write a journal, you can try to relax yourself first. You can try to relax by closing your eyes and take a deep breath. or put on some relaxing music. Seeing a blank piece of paper shouldn't be stressful because you can fill it with whatever you want. Remember, expressive writing should be fun and there's no wrong way to do it. Just start with the first page and then keep going. It is easy to begin sentences with I feel, or I think, or I wonder. Don't feel pressured to stick to any particular form or topic. The beginning of your journal writing can just be an introduction to your thoughts at the time. This is your personal space, so you should feel comfortable writing. Besides, set a schedule. It's a tip to get started properly and consistently writing a journal. Setting a schedule is a great first step. Decide how many times you want to write and set a schedule. Whether it be once a day or once a week, decide on a time you want to write and don't skip. Scheduling your writing time is important, but it's also a worthwhile practice to write at odd and spontaneous hours when your mind and mood are altered. Write a journal entry when you are incredibly tired, busy, or even feverish. After allowing a new mental state into your process, you might look over what you have done and see something with new potential. You can see that it is not difficult to start writing a journal. Now, let's look at what may happen if you choose to start writing a journal and what may happen if you choose not to. Writing in a journal benefits people psychologically and emotionally. Whether you believe it or not, journaling and writing is so beneficial to relieving the stress in your life. Writing about your day and how you are feeling is a good way to take your mind away from things that are going on in your daily life. It allows you to free your mind of everything that is stressing you out by getting your thoughts down on paper. According to Amy Hart, PhD, founder of Mending Trauma, journaling can be a great pleasure, releasing valve when we feel overwhelming or simply have a lot going on internally. I know most of you are aware that bottling up negative emotions like anxiety and anger can disrupt the normal function of your stress hormones called cortisol. Sometimes it can be difficult to put our feelings into words, especially when we are angry, sad, or anxious, right? Thus, journaling is a great way of expressing your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment, and can actually be good for you in more ways than one. By now, you should already know why we should start writing a journal in our daily basis. As you can easily see, journaling is a great way to release stress and neutralize anxiety, allowing you to remove the thoughts that are continually cycling in your head by placing them onto paper. Journaling can be helpful for those who are struggling with overwhelming anxious thoughts. The act of transferring your fears out of your head and onto a page means that it is easier to let go of things that you cannot control or that might be causing additional stress. Regularly monitoring your mood by journaling can be really useful for identifying what makes you stressed or identifying fears which may be impacting your mood. Writing a journal is practically free and worth to try. You may be surprised to learn that one of your best wellness tools is actually a journal. So, let's start writing a journal in our daily basis. Thank you.